Sempre caro mi fu quest'ermo cole. Fine. Oh, you deserve it.
I believe in you.
No more wishes to me. You don't drink this every day. Sempre caro mi fu quest'ermo cole. It's gonna break. It's gonna
To pick
break.
the sword sharp. Each moment, now night. I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
Fine.
I believe in you.
Thank my water. Sempre caro mi fu quest'ermo cole. Made up your mind? You don't drink this every day. It's gonna break. It's gonna break.
I believe my sword sharp. So long lives this, and this gives power to thee. Regna sereno intenso ad infinito. It's all right.
Fine. Made up your mind? Thank my water. You don't drink this every day.
I believe in you.
Fine. Sempre caro mi fu quest'ermo cole. Oh, you deserve it. It's gonna break. It's gonna break. Whoa! Like a fountain.
My sword sharp.
Whoa!
Depict the
Like a
world I have never
fountain.
seen before. I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
No more wishes to me.
Each moment, now night.
Fine. Oh, you deserve it.
I believe in you.
Made up your mind?
I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
Thank my water.
It's all right. My sword sharp.
Fine. Sempre caro mi fu quest'ermo cole.
解一下小任务。
Oh, you deserve it. Made it feel mine? Fine. Thank my water. Hilarious!
It's all right.
Whoa! Like a fountain!
那这样就可以。
No more wishes to me! Made it feel mind?
I believe in you.
Fine. Thank my water.
I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
Hilarious!
My sword sharp. I believe in you.
好，应该
I
可
know
以
the moon, and this is an alien city. Legna sereno intenso ad infinito.
OK。
The trance of the wireless source for sure.
Tight. OK。
Keep the sample.
It could be good.
A new
Let the
hypothesis.
show begin. Are you irrational numbers?
Phase. Don't resist.
No other study could show you this.
Huh. Go away.
A good point. A new hypothesis. Taking another look?
Phase. Don't resist.
Are you irrational numbers?
Confirm the coordinates. An academic question.
Isn't there?
Limited scale, infinite lines. Behold.
Uh-huh. Form is a bubble.
Ye provoked me.
Annoying bugs. The final demonstration.
A good point.
Welcome to the world of numbers.
I smell the scent of mint oil. Thank you for your cooperation.
No other study could show you this.
We need
And
to
a good
make
point.
sounds. A two, show, a two, show it all for them.
Taking another look. Behold.
Intersect and divide. Move away.
No worries.
And a good
Let the
point.
show begin.
Breathe.
The benefits of field mapping. Confirm the coordinates.
Ye provoked me.
An academic question.
Let the show begin.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Behold.
Breathe.
Enough. Illusion is enough for them.
Begin.
Rational. This
A new
shall be my
hypothesis.
only act. Thy ending is destined.
No other study could show you this. Calculating distance.
Intersect and divide. Huh.
No worries.
A good and new
Let the
hypothesis.
show
I
begin.
smell the scent of mint oil.
The benefits of field mapping. Behold.
Huh.
An academic question.
Even that.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Calculating distance.
Time to check my calculation. Time to check my calculation. Huh. Ha! That's what you've got.
换一换。 就是这样。OK。哦，好，都有了。看一下。啊，刷新这个哦。
My duty lies with you.
Thank you for your
Gotcha!
cooperation.
Let's get it over quick! There they are!
We walk in long nights. Learn from silence.
Enjoy!
哎呀，
We walk in long nights.
Don't come back to me.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored. We walk in long nights.
Let's get it over quick!
哎，铁的，我就知道。
I'll fill the cup for you. Ah! Gotcha!
Benefit from reading.
They are much naughtier than the Foundation's kids.
拉起一节。好，继续看剧情。确认你们的声音。OK， 没有。
Over the past 2 days, Sino has assessed the potential risks and benefits in the area and held hearings on what should be done about the future of this town. Our hearings saw very limited attendance. We've taken that to be a gesture of approval. Mr. Evgeny has put in a great effort helping to make these changes happen. We all owe him a great deal. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Please believe that we have made the best decision we could for you.
Oh.
We all know the runium here has run dry, and the land has been exhausted of all further material wealth. Now and into the foreseeable future. As a result, your local processing factory has lost its intended purpose. What's more, Sino has changed our cooperation strategy. Though your town's loyalty will never be forgotten, we must have a sober-minded view of its costs and benefits. To sum up, our final decision is that we will be ending operations and all future cooperation between Sino and Ryashki.
Well, Mr. Bertolt, you have just got here. Perhaps you didn't have enough time to get to know us well enough. Ryashki's value is not just in Arunium. We have many other factories too.
Yes, you have a brick factory, a power plant, many forklifts, a smattering of conveyor belts. But all these were all built and suited for only the processing of runium ore. Without the ore, they simply have no benefit to us. Now that you have full knowledge of the situation and our intentions, we want to assure you that your loyalty has not been forgotten. So we have generously prepared 2 choices for the future of Ryashki. Firstly, Sino believes that you have many valuable qualities. The determination and skills you've shown in the past year of our cooperation have proved that your people can be a great asset to us. Indeed, many of you already meet the entrance requirements to join Sino. Therefore, on behalf of Sino Arms Academy, I wish to extend a heartfelt invitation to you. Leave Ryashki, join us, and work for one of our other branches as members of Sino.
What are you saying? You want us to abandon our home for some promise of a job?
Calm down, Mr. Knut. This is not about abandoning your home. It's about joining us in our efforts to contribute to world peace through a more optimized allocation of manpower.
So you're just going to pack us all up and ship us away to work for Zeno?
You misunderstand, madam. Every year, Sino dismisses 4% of our employees because they failed to pass our rigorous work reviews. And the number of our colleagues that are killed in the line of duty is even larger still. Working for Sino is a privilege, not a gift. That's why only a small number of you will be allowed to come and work for us.
What?
Now, according to Article 58 in the section on protection of Arcanist rights signed at the Event Horizon Convention, we will provide basic supplies for any residents who haven't been offered a position with Xeno. They will be transferred immediately to the nearest relief station until our social workers contact them for further arrangements.
So then, you're suggesting you will send our children and elderly away to some kind of refugee station? And the rest of us must go to work for Xena without any questions? Pridurak! This is total rubbish!
Sir, please lower your voice.
Well, you would be glad to know that your work experience in particular is valuable to Sino, Mr. Knut. If you're not interested in our first plan,
啊，这个
We
第
have
二
another.
方案是什么？
if the residents in the area prove reluctant to relocate, Sino can offer another alternative. As stated earlier, Rayashki is a remote town that possesses some significant industrial infrastructure. Therefore, it could be considered an ideal location for a new complex of arms factories. There would be a need to substantially upgrade the Rayashki Wharf
想也知道
to
不
turn
行
it。into one of the seaports Sino plans to build across the globe. Additionally, a radio station will be constructed within the town, which will better facilitate our communication throughout the Arctic region so as to stabilize and coordinate with the other
完全
powers in
增
the
加
area.
被攻击的风险。
We will now be passing out forms, listing the options I've presented. Please fill them in with your choice.
都不选，
So your only other option is to turn Rayashki into some kind of military base under Xeno's control?
I won't put it so bluntly, but you're not incorrect. Our resources, as much as anyone's, are limited, and they must be put to good use. We cannot afford to waste them on strategically useless, costly people and places. If you want Sino to help you, you should be able to give us something in return. Don't you agree?
So Yevgeny, this is the best choice you made for all of us?
肯定抗议啊！
I must speak in Mr. Evgeny's defense. He is committed to his duty and only wishes to do what he can for his compatriots.
Shameless! All you've done is sold us out!
真的，
You tell them, Knut.
直
Do
接
you
把
think it's getting a bit
阵仗
windy
卖了。
lately? Clearly, with all the hot air in Evgeny's head, his mind has been blown away.
I swear to you, I'm not doing this out of my own interest. Comrades, there are many better places in this world, and you have better purposes to fulfill. You shouldn't waste your time here.
Let's all calm down, my friends. It's time to be reasonable. Think carefully. Zeno has been very generous regarding the offers before you.
Generous? Now that's ridiculous.
真的
We won't let you take away our family and friends, nor we're about to let you turn our town into a puppet state.
维拉说的
We will stay here, no matter what.
Comrades, I understand how you feel right now,
的确是
but we must face the cruel reality of our situation.
And you're willing to send away our own people, or give up on all we've built here because of this so-called reality.
It is the only way forward. If we continue to stay here without any help, it will be the end of us either way.
Do we have to turn to Zeno for this help?
The truth is, just as Ryashki's economy has been dependent on Runion, we remain dependent on Zeno. Without them, at the present rate of consumption, we will be out of supplies and materials within a year.
The situation looks bad. Zeno is determined to gain control over this place. But if I complete the task as Zeno requested, does it mean...
what dreaming?
I will shatter their dream? And what about my dream? Did the people who refuse to acknowledge the study of ley lines act out of the same self-interest?
龙梗在喉
I've seen this happen so many times before. A simple dream is made to face a cruel reality, where the clever ones give up and leave, and the stubborn fools remain, waiting to be crushed. We asked for our misery.
Wait!
Wait,
I'm not finished!
I'm not finished.
But I am, Miss Villa.
超难过的，不给人说话机会。
Sir, with all due respect, I can't complete this task alone. As an ordinary researcher, I can relate to them. Please, forgive me for interrupting. I have heard so much about Ryashki these days. They started from nothing, but bit by bit they accomplished the impossible. Their voice should be heard.
真的，
Природа — это числа и черты.
哎呀，开大了。
Mr. Bertolt, we can't hold them any longer.
战的宗旨呢？
Now, will you listen to me? We don't need your help. Your soldiers and your tyranny are no longer welcome here.
直接还你啊！
Comrades, what do you say? Shall we solve the problem with the strength of our own hands and hearts?
What else can we do? This is what we've always done when there was a problem.
There will be more solutions than problems if we work together.
If I must die, I will die here with all of you.
Just stop talking nonsense, you idiot! Nobody is going to die.
Rayashki belongs to all of us. We will stand with it till its last moment.
共同坚守。
Huh. They might say they're just ordinary people, but they are so brave and noble.
To be continued。第11，最后一个乡下人。那今天这边看完了，是后半的剧情看完了，不会开太久，因为这剧情也拖很久了，上礼拜没开。
Could I really have traded the future of these people away from my ley line studies? Zeno. I was a mule chasing after a carrot on a stick. They lured me here all so I could help ruin everything.
You seem to be in a good mood.
Huh?
We taught Zeno a lesson. They were forced to live with their devil's bargains and tails stuck behind them. We fought back, finally. A nice little trick that was. Thank you, Comrade Winsong. We all know who the mysterious hero was that gave us a helping hand.
I didn't do anything.
It's no shame to have helped your friends, not to mention to stand up to Zeno. Have more confidence in yourself, Comrade Winsong.
But will you really gain anything from this fight?
Not sure. But we have to do something, right? That's why I'm here.
To talk to me? I don't know why, but Miss Vila, you must have thought too much of me. In fact, I'm only a simple researcher. I'm not powerful enough to change Zeno's decision.
You are the one thinking too much, Comrade Winsong. Your ley line lessons were much more popular than you think. They have had a positive effect on the children. Now they are looking at the bigger picture and observing the world in a more detailed way. You've unleashed their curiosity. Is the aurora the bubbles spit out by the stars? They form such a beautiful map. Do they study ley lines too?
But it remains the case that the study of ley lines has never been verified. For all its ambitions, only a limited number of people studied it in the past decades, and that number is decreasing even now.
这很可怜。底线学。
What you're looking at is not some skin problem, but my past. My past as a Rusalka.
Rusalka? You mean the mermaid from folklore?
My people used to live in a far secluded place in the north, away from the humans. For hundreds of years, there was only hostility, plunder, and slaughter between us and them. We only started to learn more about each other in the last few decades, and then I was born. It's been a hard life growing up within human society, but I've become used to it. Still, some things never got easier. Most humans still thought I was a freak. They welcomed me with mocking, sarcasm, and contempt for my people, my heritage. As for the Rusalki, they too found a half-blooded mermaid unacceptable. They didn't approve of my living among the humans, forcing me to live as a fugitive in Moscow and St. Petersburg. They tried to catch me by every means possible, so they could wash away the stain they saw in me.
That sounds very difficult.
Humans have stigmatized and hunted the Rusalki for centuries, while Rusalki still have the instinct to attack and plunder human ships even now. How are they supposed to make peace in such little time? That was what I thought years ago. Then I came to this town. A wonderful world where humans and Rusalki could live in peace. I was finally convinced. In Rayashki, everyone can make contributions with their skills, whether you are a human, a Rusalka, or a ley line researcher. I don't mean to give you more stress or push you. You will always be our friend, whatever your choices. But this is not an unreachable dream. It's real.
The editor of the environmental research agreed to publish our report, finally! But he only gave us 5,000 words. On the last few pages. Undoubtedly, it's still a good start. Our first step to reviving the study of ley lines.
That's it, I give up. Maybe I'll study something else, like urban planning or landscape design. At least I can make a living that way.
The study of ley lines is outdated. Everyone agrees now that it can't be verified by science. This whole study was a dead end. Ley lines are only a baseless theory of arcanum.
I tried talking about our study of ley lines with other arcanists, but almost no one has ever heard of it. They are more interested in Laplace's breakthroughs. Or anecdotes in their own fields, like the chaotic energy sampling mentioned in the paper written by the Butterfly of Lorentz.
So, maybe it is an unreachable dream?
对他们来说，就只是个过家家的游戏。
I do wish I could help, but it would take a lot of resources to verify the theory behind ley lines. There may be even danger and sacrifice. Even Zeno has paid little attention to my research. They only see it as a means to an end. Researchers in other fields can stand on the shoulders of giants, while I don't even have a school to return to. I doubt that the study of ley lines will help you much.
I see. Well, thank you for your honesty, Comrade Winsong.
I'm sorry.
До скорой встречи.
До встречи, Вилла.
Wait! Comrade Winsong! Don't forget your next lesson. The children are still waiting.
But the town is...
Life must continue, comrade. We can't let our worries stop us.
Okay. Class is over. Thank goodness I still remembered the basic premises of ley lines in biology. Feel free to ask me any questions. Oh, cheer up, little ones. There won't be any exams for this subject.
Miss Winsong, are you going to dig up those potatoes alone again? Is there anything we can do to help you? Miss Vila said we will work together to beat the critters out there. That we will find their weakness as long as we finish the map with you.
Just like how you taught us to. Kikirin are not dangerous at all. They are plant-eating critters and pose little threat to humans.
I have ropes, flowers, and white gloves. We will dig up a lot of potatoes together. Piotr is strong. He can move any rocks that are in our way. Nina can prepare a kettle of warm water for everyone. And
I'm sorry, little ones. I wish I could verify all the theories we've been working on, but... As you can see, a critical part is missing. It might take months to finish it. Besides, there may be even more dangerous critters in that area.
Then the town will become the witch's new castle. Or perhaps an empty castle.
Quiet, children. Wipe your tears and cheer up. Our Ayashki will stand strong.
Really?
But what are you going to do? Vila, I hope you aren't seriously considering Xenos.
Of course not. They might try, but we will never give in. No matter what, for now, we must find a way to protect our town. We will need a shelter from these critters. We've all decided to stay.
留在这里。
Look outside, children. Each and every one of us is doing what we can to hold our town together.
Knut's factory is spitting out puffy bubbles?
The workers are going to transform the abandoned factories into something useful.
Ooh.
They're cleaning the ore and debris there. Not an easy job. After that, we will start new production lines and cooperate with the surrounding cities. We will grow potatoes, breed fish, and make canned food. We will find our strength together.
Are we putting makeup on the factories? We can paint their faces and put beautiful garlands on them.
So what is Mr. Patrick doing?
Everyone's waiting in line. Is it the Tin Hat Festival again?
铁帽子节。
I'm sorry, Avgust. I think we will have to live without our tin hats and Comrade Blinchik for a long time. They are signing on to a reform of our rationing. To transform our factories, we need to cut down the budget for the canteen.
Oh, thank you for your sacrifice, Comrade Blinchik. You deserve a medal and some chocolate.
Look! The bulldozers are tearing down those houses.
Yes, we all agreed to exchange some of our living space
哇
for more land to grow food.
让大家住在一起。究竟是好还是坏呢？
The price is much higher than it first seemed. Is it worth it?
Of course. You cannot find what we have here in Xenos barracks or in the relief camp. You can't find it anywhere in the world.
确实。
Think about the old comrades and the babies. They're the past and the future of Rayashki. How could we leave them behind or subject them to Xenos whims? No one shall ever be abandoned in Rayashki.
I think people out there would be envious if they saw what you are doing here.
We really aren't doing anything so special. We're only doing our job, our duty to one another.
There are lots of conflicts out there. Conflicts like the one between humans and Rusalke. Like the ones that mocked the study of ley lines and dissolved our school. They did so simply because it might take from their funds or steal their glory. Everyone forever building walls just to keep separated from each other. Hoarding whatever they could get their hands on. Then they blame the aftermath, the harm they do to others on cruel realities. Cruel reality. It seems to be everyone's mortal enemy, the cause of all suffering, war, greed, the perfect excuse to never care.
But things are different in Rayashki. They took me in unconditionally when I came here, and they stayed friendly for a week, a month, a year, and even now. So naturally, it became my dream too. Everyone here shares a beautiful dream. A dream that we can work and enjoy life together. That someday, there will be no more conflicts between people or worries about tomorrow. That everyone will be able to work to achieve their passions, whatever field they wish to pursue. A utopia. It's not just a way of life for now, but the future we're always trying to reach. I've spread the study of ley lines in Rayashki, along with its potential. They showed great interest. The study tells us about the secrets that could lie beneath the earth after all. Perhaps it will bring hope to Rayashki.
But I'm not one of you.
You taught the children something new, and you helped us explore our town's potential, didn't you? Everyone here is more than happy to help you. You know, Comrade Knut has been boasting about the assistance he was able to provide for your studies. And many others are envious. They want to help you too. More importantly, you already have a group of curious students here willing to study your theory. Now, allow me to ask you again, Comrade Winsong.
再问一次。
Would you hold a lecture on ley lines for all the citizens of Rayashki?
Even though my research doesn't have any endorsements or achievements?
Of course. Perhaps we can be the first to endorse it after your lecture.
You're being far too obvious in your recruitment tactics.
The world is not a beautiful place. Poverty, privilege, egoism, exclusivism, so many problems. But that doesn't mean it can't get better in the future. Perhaps the experiment we're doing in Rayashki now will become the symbol of a better future. A new world where all races and ideas can coexist. Well, of course it may fail and end up a ruin. But at least we've tried. We love our home and we're ready to devote our lives to it.
I can't shake the feeling you're inviting me aboard a leaky boat that could sink at any moment.
Maybe, Comrade Winsong. But should we sink, remember your friend is a Rusalka, and we do well underwater.
What an honor.
耶勒之怒。
Today, I'm going to introduce the study of ley lines and the progress of my research on the Rayashki. Thanks to your help, I have finished a draft of the town's ley energy map. And I have confirmed the presence of many precious resources.
Through these colorful lines?
These lines and spots show us the state of local ley energy. Each color represents a different concentration of creatures or minerals. Simply put, this area covered in frozen earth and frost contains many rich resource veins. These gray marks symbolize them. They are located in most of the corners of the map, all of them outside of town.
Oh, maybe that's why Grandpa said we couldn't grow anything here in the beginning. They eventually solved that problem by importing rich black topsoil for our fields.
As for the runium you've mined to make a living, look at the dark gray marks. According to the map, they are becoming increasingly scattered and faint, so it can be hard to see them. Besides resources, we can also find concentrations of different creatures using the map. The navy blue marks represent the Kikirn, while the aqua green ones represent the mutant Kikirn from the wharf. They feed on plants, and you can find their traces in many corners of the town. The red-brown marks are the Kikituks, an aggressive species. They're vicious by nature and prey on just about anything arcane they can find, even other creatures.
I feel as though my head is going to explode from all this new information. Can you explain a little simpler for this old workhorse, Comrade Winston?
Of course. This sample comes from a Kikituk in the mine. I took it with Mr. Yevgeny's help.
Seems like just a normal piece of fluff, no matter how I look at it.
Yes, and in most people's eyes, it's nothing more than that. But in a lay hunter's eyes, it reveals a great deal of information. The navy blue marks and the red-brown ones seem to mix together, and there are also dark gray ones popping out among them. So, it looks like our Mr. Kikituk ate well. Perhaps he had a kikirn soup with a runium-flavored kefir.
Looks like these critters have realized our dream long before we could.
But what about those black marks? If my memory serves me right, the map you just showed us had those black marks too.
Yes, but they don't match any creature or resource we know. I believe it represents a new kind of resource.
Oh?
Oh. Well, where is it then?
薪资
We can only find the answer in this area here.
You mean in the depths of the mine?
没错。
The ley energy is emanating from there. Afterwards, it flows throughout the food chain, passing through all kinds of creatures and materials before eventually returning to its source. Then our new resource is probably somewhere there.
应该是石油吧。
So we need to find it. Then we won't have to put up with Xeno anymore.
应该是石油吧。
But do you have any other proof?
Of course. Remember the critter you found in the mine, Mr. Knut?
Yes. You said it was called, Hoitu.
Hoituk, a subspecies of Kikituk. They live underground and feed on minerals.
That was around the time we had begun to run out of runium.
Is that so? But they were still there. Perhaps even more active than usual. That could only mean they were attracted by some other mineral or energy source, right? And even though I didn't find any further Hoituks during my research, I did find the Olga mutants, one of their close relatives. Since they are social creatures, my discovery must prove the presence of some of these Hoituks, even if we cannot find them yet.
But in the end, this is all just conjecture. Are we really going to waste all our time and money on your assumptions? Or can you prove it's something more than conjecture?
I would call it a preliminary conclusion.
But could it be endorsed by any authorities or proven theories?
So far, no.
So then it is little more than a fairy tale. Am I right?
I admit, it's a gamble.
It's never easy to dig, you know. And Xeno has already withdrawn all their own equipment. All we have left in Ryashki are some outdated machines. Besides, Miss Winsong mentioned the critters. Maybe their presence there is some kind of proof, but they are themselves a danger. It is obvious that there will be many more critters there than near the town. And you would have us waste time, perhaps even sacrifice our comrades, to pursue what could just be a fairy tale?
There is no doubt the cost is simply too high. Who would be foolish enough to dig some holes in the wild just to see if there are critter bones in there? The answer is very clear. We don't need new kind of geography mixed with arcane. Let's save everybody some trouble. Conclusion: the application for Project Ley Line should be rejected.
Agreed. Even cranks can apply for research funds nowadays.
Keep moving, Comrade Winsong. Keep moving. The people of Ryashki don't back down in the face of their problems. Whatever it is, we can fix it together, right? approve of Comrade Winsong's proposal.
Me too!
That's right. This is not a gamble or a fairy tale. Here's a ley line simulator. It can simulate the creatures on the ley energy map, so we can do further analysis.
Is it able to simulate the critters too?
Certainly. Simulating critters is lesson 1 in the ley line textbook. We can use the simulation to carry out targeted training against the critters.
Looks like the study of ley lines is more organized than I thought. Congratulations, Comrade Winsong. You will have the manpower you need.
Turn it on, comrade.
We can't wait!
It's like digging the mine all over again.
That was the biggest achievement of my life.
Let's do this, comrades. Digging like this is no easy work. Whew! That was one powerful blow.
I think we can draw our conclusions now. Everyone, we have to admit, this is going to be a risky operation, but it's also our last chance to protect our land and our people. We must explore the mine. There will be danger. Yes, some of us may get hurt, but we may also find this new resource and save our Ayashki. For you, for me, for everyone. We can already expect that critters have occupied the mine. We'll just have to work together to drive them away. We dug this mine with our own machines once, and we'll do it again. This is how we've made it so far.
However old they are now, they will always be our children, right? Yuri, you're good at the assembly, huh? Nikita, you're going to be busy with the engines. Valeria, we need you for the screws.
差不多了。等等，我来再继续看，有没有到垃圾？下去吧。 哦，我妈拿那个，所以连皮都吃得下去的，香瓜给我吃，超甜的。草根，草根。
It's me.
It's me.
Oh, you.
I want to talk.
I was just about to look for you, Comrade Yevgeny. I've found more details.
Oh?
Here.
Here.
Trust me, they will ease your mind. More or less.
More or less.
Let's skip to the point. I want you to stop your research.
What?
Our exploration has only just started, yet many of our people have already been hurt. Can you promise there won't be further injuries or worse before we've found this fairy tale treasure? Your so-called new resource is still unconfirmed, yet the price we've paid looking for it is already mounting. We had other options, safer options for all of us.
We just need to be better prepared. We will arm ourselves with more knowledge for next time.
I know what you're after here. The study of ley lines, right? The people here may be enthusiastic, but they are only laymen. I've spoken with someone who can help you far more.
Oh?
It is good to see you, Miss Vinsong. Our proud scholar of a budding, if still informal, school.
And you, the big shot from Zeno. Should I feel flattered you stopped by?
I read your files, as Mr. Evgeny suggested. You know already that Zeno has investigated many arcane cases and been deployed to many places related to Arcanum. But we have never met anyone quite as obsessive in their study as you are.
What now? Have the big shots decided they are going to trust my studies?
对啊，你现在想怎么样？
Well, while I might admire your perseverance myself, no, they're not convinced.
你看吧。
We just wonder what you and your school have gained from this long journey.
都在那边。
Enough with the crap.
As you wish. First, I believe you owe Comrade Evgeny some thanks.
Huh?
The less than satisfactory results from your study may not have earned this letter from Zeno. But Comrade Evgeny insisted on us offering it to you. Once you have our recommendation, you will be able to communicate with all the renowned scholars in our lab. Your long wait for recognition will be over.
他去只会被那些学者
lifetime opportunity.
说一些闲话而已吧。
All I ask is, stop this farce.
Wow, I am so grateful. I think I might cry. All we have to do is wait for Zeno's grace to be bestowed on us. We should be moved to tears by your mercy, no?
Putting aside your sarcasm, I would suggest you consider the danger of throwing away this opportunity. You are wasting time, effort, maybe even lives on some foolish wild goose chase. We can offer the people here a much safer and more feasible way forward.
哦，你真
Don't
是
you
这样
see?
想的吗？贝托尔特。
And what about Rayashki?
照我说，这是个矿场。
All things come to an end. It will disappear quietly, overtaken by the wilds of this land. When the
超
time
级
comes,
可悲。
at least it may leave a small place in the historical records. No offense intended, Mr. Evgeny.
We cannot solve the problems we're having without Zeno's help.
All of these problems will be solved as long as we find this new resource.
没错。
I'm afraid you're mistaken, Miss Vinsong. As far as Sino is concerned, the value of this land is exhausted, fairy tale resources notwithstanding. Once we've transferred the Arcanists away, Rayashki will be abandoned. We are aware of the danger that staying here poses to these people, and it is our responsibility to save them, whether they wish to resist us or not.
那是对
That's
芝
the
诺来
only
说，
reason for our decision. Understand?
那是对芝诺来说，你按照你在芝诺的立场上，啊，我们现在都是在莱斯根基的立场上，
Let's be practical.
你不能这样。
Sino has many outstanding young people, a strong
对啊，你
academic
看，
atmosphere,
所有的角
and
度
a
都是以
future.
芝诺的角度啊。
You will get the opportunity to revive your school of ley lines if you pass the exam. This will be a better choice for all of you.
真的吗？
Mr. Bigshot, could you use your rested brain to think of a more noble
真的是
reason
精英
than
主义。
consumerism and elitism? Do you really think our desire for a better life is the only reason why we refuse to leave? You used ordinary people as a stepping stone to power and privilege. And even now you take our sacrifices for granted.
Reality is cruel. Not you, not Rayashki, and not even Sino can save everyone. You will have to deal with that. You should take what is to come as an inevitable optimization of our society's development.
I know. Life may still get harder even if we find this new resource. So what? Your brand of elitism may have invaded every corner of the world, but not this town. Not yet.
I see. Most scholars like you hold the same naivete.
They refuse to leave any of their comrades behind, even if the price is their own future. What we would sacrifice ourselves for is not the study of ley lines or any other personal goals, but our dream to thrive together. To live in a bright future we all can share. As for this,
我不需要，要把它撕掉，卷起来放桌上。
I don't need it.
漂亮。
A leper never changes its spots.
I envy your innocence, Miss Winslow. For many years, I believed that our mission was to change the world. But when I looked up, the gate to the new world was already closed. Little Rayashki just coasted along. And I tried to keep everything the way it was. But I failed. Rayashki is doomed. All our efforts, our will, our dreams, nothing can change the creeping reality. We attempted to achieve something meaningful, something that could make history, but
我真的觉得那个新资源应该是谁。
the spirit of the times stands against what we are building here. Not just Xeno,
确实，
but
那
the
个时候
whole
确实把
world.
手推一场。
That's what reality is like. Boring, cruel, disappointing.
You are too pessimistic, Comrade Yevgeny. Xeno has tried to recruit me several times. Do you know what I've learned from all their efforts? They don't want us to explore that mine. They belittled our efforts, offered pity for Rayashki, and then planned out a promising future for us. Yet they didn't give us a hand, even when our people were injured or died. Do you really think they are so eager to stop us just because they don't want any more sacrifices?
对啊，我就不是啊。
Of course not, my friend. A lesson I learned from living in their society. Never do what your enemies want you to do. Xeno is afraid of us. They are afraid that we may discover a new kindling to relight our fire. That we may burn so brightly that we grow out from their control to create our own future. But they can't have it their way. Rayashki belongs to us, as does the future.
I will give it some thought, Miss Comrade Winslow.
"进行曲，不错不错，我结束了。新开采区。
I haven't done any field investigation of ley energy since our school fell apart.
Don't worry, Comrade Windsong. Look, these stones are still the same stones we've always known. And don't be afraid to fail. My father told me that failure is just success and progress. Even if we cannot find this new resource or save Arayashki, we've come back here together and worked for our common goal. We have nothing to complain about.
All right.
All right.
Whatever the result, we thank you for your efforts.
太棒了。
Now, leave the rest to us. Comrade Yuri, check the connection status.
线连接上。
Don't forget to check the drill, Comrade Yelena.
确实诶，应该是要钻油井。
Relax, it's much easier than opening a can with only your fingers.
Hmm. 画下水母。
Knut had grown a slender arm. One that reached places no one could, and picked up stones there. They are not like the soft, transparent stones from the sky. These are hard, as chocolate. I think they are good stuff, too. Villa said we could make them into cans and houses to help the town. But maybe we will irritate the owner of the stones?
哦，还是矿，还是美了，还是美了。但是
Am I right that this sample is from 100 meters underground?
连心管。
Yes. Usually we don't need to reach that deep to find runium ore.
哦，我觉得要继续挖。
Relax, comrades. At
真的
least
是
it
要挖
proves
死。
there is something new under Ayashti.
真的，继续挖。
I have been a miner for 40 years, and one thing I know for sure is this. This is not bedrock.
继续挖。
It's a Kikituk's hair.
Huh? Oh.
The black marks are the new resource we're looking for. The red-brown ones are the Kikituks, and the bright yellow ones are their mineral-eating relatives, the Hoituks. The machine will show us the stability of the ley energy in a minute. We are at the source of the ley energy now. So the lines should have been pure.
If my eyes serve me right, I think I see bad news.
You're right. This source is like an estuary polluted beyond recovery. It is carrying too many traces, both from creatures and non-creatures. Besides, the black ore down there seems to have attracted a large number of critters, which has only worsened the pollution. A senior of mine said in his notes that in this case, it will take a push for the core to activate its self-purification system.
还有自净机制，那么厉害。
Shoot, we got a big one.
Waves! It's seawater! We should have prepared swimming floats. Yes, but the waves won't reach us if we ride this sled.
If the ley energy materializes, put in a 7.62 centimeter sea serpent bone, 3 drops of common vervain sap, and 20 milligrams of snail sawfish embryo. С ума сойти! Ух ты!
beautiful stone on its neck too. Did your father also fall asleep in the mine?
Is that the raw runium ore that Zeno has been looking for? The energy is so pure. No wonder it materialized into such a huge body.
Comrades, defense formation. Miners, stay behind us and evacuate.
Comrades, stand with me if you got a weapon. No matter if it's a rifle, a staff, or a shovel. Grip them tight. This is our Ryashki's future we're fighting for. We've been waiting for this, haven't we?
That's right.
Dear comrades, this is the critical moment for our town. No good weapons, no external support, but we have our friends, our family, and each other, who will never leave anyone behind.
Yes. There's nothing to be afraid of. We can always figure it out, so long as we still have hope.
Did we make it?
After we drove the critters away, the self-purification system began to run slower.
Ha ha! Time to go all out. Let's go, comrades.
For a brighter future!
Comrade Yuri! Get a few more comrades here! We need to move him to the back!
Its energy has not run out yet. What on earth? It's the ore! Don't tell me it's still powering this thing.
I see. So we just break that stone and it's over, right?
Yes, theoretically.
Leave it to me! I'm the marksman here. Just need to get a little closer. Little closer. Comrade Adrian, Comrade Daniel, and I will go with you. There may be something we can do.
Okay.
Okay.
Comrades, watch out! No!
Fall back! Fall back! Please! Our attacks cannot break the stone at all!
Comrade Windsor! What is going on?
What?
The cycle of ley energy is long. It may take months, years, or even longer than that to return to its source. As long as that ore remains on its neck, The ley energy will continue with the purification until it wipes out everything around.
So all we can do is wait?
For our own safety, we'd better stay out of this area until it completely returns to the source. I should have seen this coming. I'm so sorry.
Comrade Patrick, Comrade Nikita, you're not down yet, right? Anyone else? We still got the digger, the crane, and our own string. Let's try harder. It's nothing more than a stupid stone. We can do this. That's our last chance.
Stop this senseless sacrifice, Comrade Knut. It's pointless to keep going.
But to save Ryashki is also your dream, no? Our little one from afar swore she would unite all of us, no matter who we are or where we're from. We must keep all that in our minds. How can we give up now?
I'm so happy I came here and made friends with all of you, comrades. You each have a kind heart and a strong will. Before I met you, my dream was only a joke to the other Salki. But you've shown me it isn't unreachable. Now it feels so real and heartwarming. Sometimes I almost forget that you see the fins and scales on my body. That's why I don't want you to sacrifice yourself for nothing. I don't want to lose you. What we want is to stay together. That's why we're fighting to save Ryashki, right?
Sure do.
These swans have lost their feathers. Are we still able to reach the sky?
I must thank you, Comrade Windsong. You've rekindled something in me, in us, and you hope, just as you promised. I will tell you that I read some papers on your ley lines after that night. It holds some great ideas, I admit. You and Ryashki deserve a better future. I want you to know, I recommended you to Zeno only because I was worried for your future. I did not want you to be stuck in a dying town.
Comrade Yevgeny?
And it gives me pain to see how brave and determined you all have been. I won't let any of you die here.
Yevgeny, what are you doing?
The sad thing is, I took a very different path long ago. But what does it matter now? Ryashki is proud of you. I am proud of you. You will continue to build the new world of your dreams. Our dream, no matter where or when. I will always be there with you.
seize the opportunity. Vila, Windsong, my comrades!
Природа — это числа и черты. Комрад Евгений.
К черту! This is not fair! Just because he was the only pilot here doesn't mean he can make that decision alone. We should have had a boat.
We fixed that fighter together. That soul left us behind.
But he will always be our comrade, right?
To Comrade Evgeny, salute!
But where is the sea swallow?
He flew into the future, child. The future will all reach one day.
由于雪之外的，是 OK， 3张，大概2个小时到。
Take heart, comrades! Everything he did was for Ryashki.
We shared the same dream, didn't we? To do all we can for the good of the people.
Reporting. Drilling rig clear. Ready for new exploration.
That's the spirit. We must keep going. Only period. Yuri, start the machines.
On it!
Honest.
Take this. It's my best friend. I think it will be glad to have another best friend.
I will become a great hero like you. It's a promise. A man's promise.
Well, why are your feathers wet, Piotr? You have water on your face, Miss Winsong. Can kids still cry after they grow up?
I should have known. The abnormal fluctuation of the ley energy and how much of an attraction it is to the critters. I should have noticed they were different from my theory.
At least this experience will be valuable for the study of ley lines, won't it? Take it in and make something of it. I am sure it will be of more help in the future. You're not only doing this for yourself or for me, but for those who sacrificed for all of us.
We found it! This must be the new resource.
Cole! It is Cole! We did it!
This is our coal! Comrades, we will use it to cook our meal tonight.
And it will be the best meal I've ever had!
Is that so, Comrade Nikita? You got a problem with my food, huh?
I made a rough estimate. The reserves here should last hundreds of years.
For the first time in history, the theory of ley lines has been verified.
There is no doubt your work deserves a fair assessment now.
Thank you for your help, Miss Vila.
We achieved this together, didn't we?
Of course. The glory goes to every one of us.
I'm very glad to see you again, Miss Vincent.
还有脸来啊！
Are you? You don't look glad at all.
I admit, I underestimated the people here. Especially you, Miss Vincent. The great heroine who found coal deep beneath the town, huh?
So, did I manage to ruin Zeno's little plans?
We have nothing left to do here. Zeno will leave soon. I know we disagree on many things, our future included. Still, Zeno looks forward to working with you again, hopefully in a more friendly way.
I hope so too. You don't want to be embarrassed by another lowly researcher again, do you?
Goodbye, Miss Vincent.
再见，慢走不送。
Wait! I have one last question.
Please, I'm at your service.
Zeno confirmed the existence of Hoytuks in Rayashki months ago, but you just took care of them without letting anyone know. You already knew there would be a large reserve of coal here, didn't you?
煤炭。
After thorough discussion, the people of Rayashki have made their final decision. I stand here to declare the future direction of Rayashki. As of today, Rayashki will be no longer affiliated with any organizations, and all factories dedicated to processing of runium ore will be shut down.
What are we going to do for work, Zan?
I don't want to sit around at home living on benefits.
There will be many things to do, Comrade Valeria. As the elites above us struggle for power, we, ordinary people, suffer in darkness. But now, there will be a new source of power. One built to lift up the people, not to take from them. And it will run on Rayashki coal. We will start new factories in Rayashki and explore the possibilities of working with other coal producers nearby. We will mine with our own hands and feed ourselves.
Maybe we can even build a dock and sell our products far away.
We will raise a new banner above Rayashki, one welcoming all ordinary people to come to a livable place with abundant power and job opportunities for their future. What about your plan, Comrade Winsong?
I think I'm going to stay for a while.
You need to know that for now, we must tighten our belts. Everyone's rations must be cut for some time until Rayashki gets back on its feet.
At least for now, the study of ley lines belongs here, not in the fancy halls and symposiums of human academia. This place still holds many possible research avenues, monitoring the changes in the environment, further detailing the local ley energy map, maybe even studying the mutation of the Kikituks. I must finish them to further develop the study before it is ready for academia again.
Then it sounds like you may be with us for a long time yet. Good. And don't forget, you're expected to cut the ribbon at the ceremony.
Miss Winsong, I want to apologize for being rude to you during class. I'll bring you some friendship cheese next time to apologize. I promise.
You
will always be our comrade. Hats off to you.
Miss Winsong, I think we performed very well at the ceremony. Will you come teach us again?
We want to learn more too.
Same here.
Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Miss Winsong, these sunflowers we planted are blooming. We protected the town.
Oh. Yeah. Hmm. Oh. We
begin the next chapter of Rayashki today. I'm so glad we will build it together. Привет, Rayashki.
来了，新的雕像，旧的那个拿走。一个小熊的雕像，蛮可爱的，是后代。激昂的时间河流在这里悄声无息的荡数月，熙熙攘攘的人声此起彼伏。人群在这里河流又在这里分散，奔向各自的位置。这个灰头土脸的人影急匆匆的进行了这里。
Oh, thank goodness. I was hoping you'd be here. Oh, is this a bad time?
Oh.
No, it's
维
all
拉
right.
的腿真的
Have
变
a
很
seat.
雨了。
I'm not a pure Rusalka. As you can see, I must get in touch with water every once in a while to replenish my power from the ocean.
泡泡脚。
Hello, Comrade Vila.
It's been a while, Comrade Winsong. They say you're working hard in the mine, and the study of ley lines is getting popular among the workers.
They have helped a lot. My research on the environment wouldn't have gone nearly so smoothly without them. It's given a second life to my studies, and it is growing so well. It has even gained some recognition beyond Rayashki. I'm truly happy that I came here.
I never thought the Comrade Winsong would be so bashful over her accomplishments. I thought you were more stubborn and confident than that. I'm only teasing, Comrade. It's a matter of fact that you're not as fearless as you pretend to be, isn't it? That's why we must all stick together to make up for each other's weaknesses and make Rayashki proud. Sorry, the speeches have become an occupational habit.
Fine, you got me. But it's not a big deal. Just as you are not quite the gentle and demure school teacher that you appear to be. Or we're even. Ahem.
王少哥补救性的轻咳了两声，将手中的信件递给他。
Actually, I've come to say goodbye.
Oh.
Laplace has invited me to give a lecture for their European branch. They want me to give a lecture on how I combined environmental analysis with the Arcanum based on what we've done here in Rayashki.
棒啊。
Sounds like a very promising new beginning for your studies.
How are things going in the town?
We are getting more visitors now. It seems people are eager to see something different.
I'm sure they will.
We've also begun cooperating with many governments and agencies near us, including the Foundation. They hope to carry out some short-term training on the Arcanum for the children.
What's this?
What's this?
Open it. It's from the Foundation. Mr. Nameday invites me to visit the Foundation and discuss further cooperation. The children are also waiting for me there. It seems they mentioned you all the time during their training. Did we miss the ley line exam? The Foundation has all sorts of incredible things.
哦，他们都是基金会了吗？
Like biting coins, noisy coal balls, a glass pen with rainbows inside. So much fun! I've mastered a lot of incantations. I missed the town and everyone. Yeah, we miss Comrade Alyonka, Comrade Blinchik, and Comrade Piroshki. They say we will be able to go home in a few months. I must master the most powerful arcane skills by then, so I can use them to protect the town. We'll transform into sea swallows. Then we'll be able to fly and fly to far, far away.
很纯真的小孩。
Because Linska University Hospital received a rare case today. The patient's veins irreversibly transformed into electric wires. As of 1800, all arterial, venous, and capillary tissues throughout the patient's body have undergone necrosis. The director said they would invite more professionals to the consultation to decide on further research direction. Global Variety News has claimed the case may become one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the era. They started a new column to analyze possible compatibilities between the patient's new wired veins and different appliances. Please stay tuned for more details.
听起来超怪，电线人。
The Flying Carpet Travel Agency is starting a tour around Northern Europe, where you will be able to see the breathtaking Aurora Borealis, pet fluffy keycairns, and even enjoy a flying carpet race. The destination of our tour is Ryashki, a mysterious town, the warmest place in the Arctic Circle, sitting atop many rich veins of coal. When you get there, we suggest that you abide by the town's wishes and work to earn what you need instead of buying it, though this is not an obligation, of course. But why not have a try when you're given the opportunity to experience a new and better lifestyle? Trust me, you won't be disappointed.
Where should I start, dear readers? Ryashki is like a sparkling gem embedded into the permafrost, and above lies an eye-catching banner. Perhaps it will draw even more attention in the future. Through the past decades, the citizens there have been trying to achieve something different for themselves. A great cause, which may take the work of generations to achieve. But now, they are no longer a nameless town in the far north, nor is their dream a passing fad bound to be forgotten. I sincerely hope all of us will be able to witness its history and its future.
没错。
That's why I knew I must write down this story, in the hopes that their dream will remain in your heart
谢谢
forever.
你，少哥。谢谢你，北方少哥。没了。哎，跟我报案，什么意思？
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, hello.
In this case, it is supposed to...
OK， 再来是这个打一打。
My duty lies with you.
There they are. Let's get it over quick.
We walk in long nights. Benefit from
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Gotcha.
Until the torch is lit.
Thank you for your
Learn
cooperation.
from
I
silence.
smell the scent of mentor.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored. We walk in long nights.
You don't want to miss it. It's wrong. I'll fill the cup for you. There they are.
Benefit from reading.
They are much naughtier than the Foundation's kids.
这个结节，明天就可以收了。最后一个是。
Anyone offer your seat to a senior? Oh? Try for free. Agent, try for free. It's called common sense. How dare you? A little bit hot here. Child, here's something fun for you. It's called common sense. Don't be so furious. Try for free. Try for free. Retreat! What? I can't make the ocean dried and I'm alone again. Secrets always hide in careless ways. Listen carefully.
Okay.
They are much naughtier than the Foundation's kids.
收工。就到这了。刚刚看例如好像开的，可是他呢？我不知道他今天在玩什么，或开什么样子类型的灯，不知道。真的。哦，223想起来了，差点就忘了。好，就这样，大家拜拜。